Hey everyone, I'm Sison, and today we're taking a look at the Zeiss 85mm F1.8 Batis lens for the Sony E-mount system. The 85mm F1.8 is a lens primarily targeted towards street and portrait photographers, so that includes anything from your editorial work all the way down to weddings and fashion and so on. Now, in keeping in line with the other Batis lenses, it keeps to the same design and aesthetic as the 25mm f2 and the 18mm f2.8 lenses. Now, these lenses are designed for full frame cameras, so that includes the A7 series, but it can also be used on crop sensor cameras like the A6000 and the A6500, although the effective focal length would change to 127.5mm. Now in this video, I'm going to give you a brief rundown on the lens, showing you its features, image quality, build and handling, and of course at the end of the video I'll let you know what I personally think of it, so stay tuned. The lens looks to have a mix of metal and a plastic construction, with a rubber focus ring in a modern sleek black finish. An OLED display like the other Batis lenses are one of its standout features. The lens is advertised as weather sealed and is evidenced through its rubber gasket on the mount of the lens. 67mm filters can be adapted to the lens, and it's also supplied with a plastic barrel type lens hood. Now the lens weighs approximately 452 grams, which isn't exactly heavy to hold for long periods of time. And of course, if you are using it with the Sony a7 II series cameras, it's going to feel very well balanced in your hands. The minimum focusing distance is 80 centimeters. The lens adopts a fly-by-wire system and does not change in physical size while autofocusing. Autofocus speed is quick, quiet, and snappy. Just a quick note to mention, autofocus works with this lens. To quickly explain the OLED display on the top, the advantage of having it is that it makes it a lot easier to see in any lighting conditions, especially in the dark. I don't imagine people needing it so much with the 85mm, but it's still a great thing to have. To change a few settings on the OLED display, all you need to do is turn the lens all the way to the left. After a few turns, a menu will appear where you have the OLED display off all the time, on only during manual focus, or on all the time. I prefer to have it on all the time, but to switch between these settings, all you need to do is turn the focus ring again to the left. Now, to change the metric from meters to feet or vice versa, all you need to do is turn the focus ring continuously to the right. Now, I've been shooting with this lens for a while now in different conditions, and it has performed flawlessly. It also has optical stabilization, which isn't even featured on its higher end rival, the G Master 85mm lens. While it would work great with the A7 II's in-body stabilization, rest assured that if you have a camera that does not have stabilization, the stabilization in the lens would help compensate for any shake in photos or videos. Speaking of video, the lens worked great for shots where I want to blur the background to get a more focused look on a particular subject. The autofocusing speed was quick, but this is also dependent on the camera that you're using. For this, I was using the A7R Mark II. The stabilization worked well for when I was standing still, but don't expect it to replace a gimbal. Bear in mind, there is a fair amount of focus breathing. Now the lens is impressively sharp in the centers and still does a fantastic job on the edges. I would say this is a great option for anyone who wants to take their photography to the next level if you're upgrading from your kit lens. Flare was well controlled, but there was a bit of vignetting when shooting wide open. Also, I did notice there was a bit of pincushion distortion while I was shooting with it. Having that f1.8 aperture is going to help you for when you're shooting in low light conditions, but it will also give you more creative flexibility when you want to control how much you want in focus or how much you want blurred when you're shooting your photos. Autofocus blur is smooth, and the bokeh balls tended to be a bit oval shaped towards the edges of the frame. The colors and contrast from Zeiss is what I'm a big fan of, and with this lens it didn't disappoint. It's not a perfect lens, but to me it shows a lot of character. The Zeiss 85mm f1.8 Batis delivers some impressive images with a unique OLED display, optical stabilization, and a construction that's well made to withstand the elements. It's quick and accurate to focus, although not as quick as the G Master, but I also did notice a bit of pincushion distortion and chromatic aberration while shooting with it. Other than that, I absolutely love the classic Zeiss colors, and of course it is impeccably sharp. Alternatively, you've got the Sony 85mm G Master that you can consider adding to your kit. That adds an aperture ring, a focus hold button, and of course you do get that f1.4 aperture. Now, I'd highly recommend this lens for anyone who shoots portraits and street photography. And while it is more on the expensive side, it's definitely a lens worth saving up for. Now, that's it from me, but if you have any more questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. And if you already own one, let me know what you think of it. And remember to like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to my channel for more Zeiss reviews and tutorials. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram for more photo updates and sample photos. And don't forget to take a look in the description below for more information about this lens. Until then, happy shooting and thanks for watching. Hey everyone, I'm Sison, and today we're taking a look at the Zeiss 85mm F1.8 Batis lens. Oh, it's so bright, mate. What did I say before? Now the lens. Shoe fly.
Aesthetic?
Aesthetic. That's not anesthetic. It keeps this. Is a lens dynamic. I'm gonna kill this fly. It keeps to the features, and of course its image quality, and of course baka. I burnt here. It hurts to talk. How now, brown cow. 62 grams, so it's not going to be a very heavy.